Hey, good morning, guys. It's me, Viv, all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And this is my daily vlog. I started it off during the second lockdown here. It is the 21st of February 2021. 210221. And anyway, so I started this vlog because I felt the need to share my thoughts to anyone who would listen, and also as a practice to keep sane and just, I don't know, do something consistently. Although I haven't been very consistent, but I try. So if anyone who knows me, they know that I'm always doing some work on myself. Um, it might be an addiction, but that's just me. I know it's not for everyone, and it. I had a discussion a few days ago. There are people who do a lot of self-work on themselves and find it hard to have relationships because not every partner would want you to. It's not that they won't want you to do that, but it gets tiring for some people fast. Not that they are not ready for it or anything like that. It's just not their cup of tea, you know? So you've got different interests, and self-help or self-work can be overwhelming, and because you're constantly doing stuff and thinking about yourself, not thinking about yourself, but thinking about your errors and blunders and things, and questioning, wanting to have discussions. It can be heavy for some people because it might be too much in a relationship, especially if it's something new. And if it's an old relationship, then like, how long am I going to do this? Okay, my cat is being an ass right now. Mia, stop it. Pour water on me. Not really. Sometimes I do. So anyway, it got me to thinking, like, I do this work on me. I read a lot. I listen to a lot of podcasts and take a lot of quizzes and shit. And so I was wondering that if I had the chance or the opportunity to do things again, do things differently, would I take it? Would you take it? Would it be different? It's a tough question because really, could you have done it any better? Or would it have just been the same and you would have gone through that pain all over again? So with that reasoning, then the answer is obviously a no, right? Like, why would I want to go through, like, the theory of probability is it could be shit all over again, and you're coming out from it losing losing your mind, even worse because you remember the last time you went through it. I might be cryptic here, but I'm not. What I'm saying is, if you had a chance to do something over, would you do it? And knowing that there's a risk that the very same thing would happen again. Let's say you did a project, and you always thought that, oh, I could have done it better, but when you try and do it again, the same results came, the same things happen. Wouldn't that be quite annoying? So yeah, like, for me, I wouldn't be arsed to want to go back in time and redo things, because I do believe that, well, again, the first thing is, would it have been the same thing anyway, the outcome? But secondly, and more importantly, would I really want things to be different? Like, okay, so if I did A and the consequence was B, and right now I'm in C, do I really want to be in anywhere else? Or am I really okay in C right now? So if I went back and did A again, and the result was C, but now I'm in D, would I want that? So it's a bit of a question, right? Like, do I really want these things back? Were they really right for me? Did they do their part at the moment? Like they served its purpose. Whatever it was served its purpose then, but it's not the right fit now. And am I clinging to the past for comfort? Doesn't everything happen for a reason? I think it does. As much as it's enticing, and trust me, it's really enticing to want to turn back time and get back what you used to have. But truly there is no choice but to focus on the future, because would you really get back what you used to have? Because nothing's ever going to always be the same, right? So perhaps the question I need to remind myself when I get nostalgic about the past would be, was it really all that great? Did it not have some issues? What lessons would I have learned from it then? And having gone through all the consequences, what lessons am I learning now? What takeaway? Was there something missing? Like, did it feel perfect? Or was there an inkling deep down inside that it can be a little bit better? And if yes, why were you pushing it away? I know we don't strive for perfection. We shouldn't, because it's a dangerous game to play. But let me put it this way. If there is a spidey sense or an inkling that things aren't right, even just a little bit, don't push it that way. Don't push it down. Don't sweep it under the carpet. At the very least, look into it. You can compromise, but be aware of it. Ignorance is bliss, but it's also dangerous. So if there's something awry, something not right, look into it just a little bit, you know? It's just like cancer. There's a little bit of a tingling of a pain. You should check it out, or else you end up in deeper shit. And lastly, what should I focus on now? Having gone through all that I've gone through, what are the priorities? Because, like I said, you go through things for a reason. So with all that, I know I don't want a do-over. It's just me being in my comfort zone. But change, as hard as it is, will always happen anyway. So you might as well get used to it. You might as well learn how to be like water, said Bruce Lee. And change will always happen. And as hard as it is, there will always be a positive outline around it. So that's my realization for today, is that I don't want to do over. My life is not easy. My life is hard. I have things that I would like to change and things that I think can do better. I can be better, or people can be better to me, or circumstances can be better. And that is in the forward trajectory. But whatever was in the past will stay in the past. I don't want to do over. That's me. I hope this has been insightful somehow. This is me, Viv, signing off. Stay safe, mask up, keep a distance, and stay connected. See you tomorrow.